Who exactly is the hardest boss in Dark Souls 3? Well, for the longest time, I used to think the Crystal Sage boss was quite difficult to defeat. I thought he was the hardest boss in the game because of the fact that he could duplicate himself into multiple personalities with the same attack. Predictable, but still a challenging foe. I managed to defeat this boss and decided that he wasn't quite that as intimidating as I thought because he had the same personality and the same attacks. The next boss that I found quite difficult was the Abyss Watchers boss. Why do I find this boss difficult? Because of the fact that there are 3 of these guys, they're all trying to kill each other, yourself included. Once you kill them, they merge into one being that is just overpowered with a very terrifying flame sword that inflicts a lot of damage. But we overcame that. The next boss I found difficult was the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. I found this boss to be quite terrifying due to the fact of the slash attacks that you see on the screen here. You want to steer clear of those attacks. If you can do so, you'll manage to defeat this boss like I did. Now Aldrich, Devourer of the Gods, Lord of Cinder boss. You want to steer clear of his raining needles. If you can, run away from them or hide behind a pillar and steer clear of the blasting attack that he launches right after. This boss was probably one of the hardest for me overall. It took me quite some time to defeat him. Now Lothric, Younger Prince, Lord of Cinder. Why I found this boss quite difficult to defeat was not only because of the fact that once you spawn in the area and he's directly in front of you, he teleports in unknown locations with strong attacks that could instantly kill you. Now once you defeat Lothric, Lorien will come forward and revive him. Now your target here is to kill Lorien on his back. If you do so, then Lorien will not be able to revive Lothric and the battle will not continue. Now who is the hardest boss in Dark Souls 3? Well, I'd have to say it's the Nameless King. Why? Because his attacks are 100% unpredictable whether you kill the dragon or not. Now this boss in particular is the most badass of all aside from Lothric and Lorien. Why is this boss more of a badass than any of the others? Because he rides dragon and he has the ability to launch lightning spears directly at you, and if your timing isn't right and those lightning spears basically come into contact with you, you are going to be taking a lot of damage. When he overcharges his spear, that's the main attack when he's riding his dragon that you want to steer clear of, because that will insta-kill you if you do not have a large amount of health. When you kill his dragon, you fight him head on, and he is more unpredictable than ever, and his attacks are far greater than they've ever been. I hope you guys will enjoy the rest of this footage, the boss fight. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this video.